A few months after having my first baby, I discovered something that transformed my entire approach to parenting. I was sitting in my living room at 2:45 a.m., trying to soothe my crying infant when I came across a study from the American Academy of Pediatrics. It revealed that 86% of new parents experience burnout in their first year, a statistic that made me feel less alone, but also opened my eyes to a crucial truth about new parenthood that we need to talk about. You see, as new parents, we often get caught up in this cycle of endless giving our time, our energy, our sleep, our everything, until we have nothing left to give. We're told this is just part of being a parent. But here's what nobody tells you. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for taking care of your baby. I learned this lesson the hard way. I remember one particular day when I was so exhausted, I put the milk in the cabinet and the cereal in the fridge. I kept pushing myself thinking, I just need to try harder. But that's exactly what was making everything worse. I was running on empty, and my baby could sense it. That's when I realized something had to change. Let me share what I've learned from both my personal experience and from working with hundreds of new parents in our community. The first thing we need to understand is that parent burnout isn't just feeling tired. It's a state of complete physical and emotional exhaustion. And it doesn't just affect you. It affects your relationship with your baby and your ability to be present in those precious moments. Think about it like this. On an airplane, they always tell you to put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. Why? Because you can't help anyone if you're struggling to breathe yourself. The same principle applies to parenting. But here's where many of us get stuck. We feel guilty for taking time for ourselves, for asking for help, for admitting that we're struggling. I want to share 3 powerful strategies that helped me and countless other parents I've worked with. The first one might surprise you. It's about redefining what good parenting means. We often think being a good parent means being there 24/7, doing everything perfectly. But what if I told you that taking breaks actually makes you a better parent? Research shows that babies benefit more from quality interactions with a refreshed, present parent than from constant attention from an exhausted one. The second strategy is what I call the 15-minute reset. It's amazing how just 15 minutes of intentional self-care can shift your entire day. This isn't about lengthy spa days, though those are nice too. It's about finding small pockets of time to recharge. Maybe it's enjoying your morning coffee while it's still hot, doing some gentle stretches, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes. The key is to make these moments non-negotiable. The third strategy is building your support network, your village. In the Caribbean, we have a saying, "It takes a village to raise a child." This isn't just a nice sentiment, it's a survival strategy. Your village might look different from what you expected. It could be family, friends, other new parents, or even online communities. The important thing is to reach out before you reach your breaking point. One of my favorite moments was when a mom in our community shared how she finally asked her neighbor for help. She was hesitant at first, thinking she should be able to handle everything on her own. But that simple act of reaching out led to a beautiful friendship and regular support that made a world of difference for her mental health. Let's talk about practical steps you can take right now. Start by identifying your early warning signs of burnout. Is it irritability? Feeling disconnected? Physical exhaustion? Once you know your signs, you can act before hitting the wall. Create a list of small, doable self-care activities. Set up a rotation with your partner or support person for baby duties. And most importantly, give yourself permission to not be perfect. Remember this. Your baby doesn't need a perfect parent. They need a parent who's present, who's emotionally available, who's taking care of themselves. When you fill your own cup, You have so much more to give to your little one. You might be watching this thinking, but I don't have time for self-care. Start small. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing while your baby naps can make a difference. The key is consistency, not duration. Build these small moments of self-care into your daily routine, just like you've built in feeding times and diaper changes. If you're looking for more specific strategies about creating a sustainable daily routine with your baby, check out my video on Create a Baby Routine That Actually Works. By the way, I've created a free parent wellness journal template that includes daily check-ins and self-care prompts. You can find the link in the description below. It's a simple tool that's helped many parents in our community stay connected to their needs while navigating the beautiful chaos of new parenthood. I'm Sarah, and remember, taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for both you and your baby. Check out our video on baby sleep secrets to learn how getting more rest can transform your parenting journey. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical parenting tips with a Caribbean touch.